What up, guys? That's the new track out today. If you like it, support it, please. Better if you buy it on Beatport, so it gets a chance at the charts there. It's called Fall From Grace with Lauren Lemon. Okay. So we got a bit of a queue already today. We've got donations from Spooky Sha, Bamunia, Nikki, Beatwood Mac, EM Explorer, Man on Mars, and Cleran B. Iran. Okay, so let's get started with Spooky Sha. You're a spooky ghost. Oh yeah, it's spooky. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know where Spooky Sha is. Okay, I don't know where Spooky Sha is. Spooky Sha? Thanks for the feedback, sages. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next person until I figure out who Spooky Sha is. So let's do Bamunia. Oh, there he is. Not bad. kick feels like really small and weak. Probably like a combination of just the wrong sample and it being a little bit too quiet. Yeah, it's got like no energy on the low end on the kick. And the hi-hats and stuff, they just feel too quiet. Claps also way too quiet. And the mid-range is a bit chaotic with everything, all the reverb, too many instruments. It sounds like you just kind of need to develop your ear. I think it's probably sounds like one of your beginner tracks. So not really super useful me telling you all like the detailed things. I'd just say in general, probably need to focus on making one element the main element at any given time. Like whether it's the melody and bring that to the front and push everything behind it. And then, yeah, just get those drums feeling nice and full and big. Turn up the kick drum or get a bigger, fatter kick drum. Turn up the hats. Yeah, I'm not going to play this whole thing all the way through because it's kind of pretty long and yeah, I think we need to move on. Yeah, some nice like melodic ideas, but there's just too many of them. I think you need to choose one and kind of make it the theme of the track. I'm going to move quickly through tracks today, guys. I'm not going to like play every second of every track. Just because we have so many donations already and not a lot of time. So, cool, thanks for sending that in. Next up is going to be Manu. Bamunya. Let me know if there's any feedback, please, in my mic.
Feedback, Jewel.
Nice vibe so far, cool drums. Michael. The name is very appropriate. It's like really floaty and raindroppy, the track. Lots of delayed sounds. Very nice and atmospheric. I think I'd like to hear like some almost like sud beat kind of bassy hits in there or something to give it a tiny bit of like grit to kind of contrast with the pretty sparkliness of it. But otherwise, no complaints. I feel like the breakdown needs something new to happen. Very, very nice. I like the drums a lot in this one. I feel like the rest of it's like really atmospheric, but it's kind of like lacking the very like defining theme or lead or something. Everything's just like really like floaty and sparkly, but maybe that's what you're going for. I don't know. Hey, Nikki. That kick pattern's kind of throwing me off. It's like the first two kicks in the pattern. What are they playing? Are they playing like a triplet rhythm or something? Or is that an eighth? An eighth note? Because the second ones are doing like a dotted eighth, it sounds. But yeah, the first two kick drums or the second kick drum in the pattern just feels weird, like on the groove. A duplicious.
I wish I didn't love you, but I do. I wish I didn't love you, but I do. Love you, but I do.
Yeah, it's okay, so it's just an eighth. I don't know, maybe it's because you're doing the eighth and then the dotted eighth afterwards that it's not flowing nicely or something. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. Thanks for the extended feedback, Sages. Everything else feels pretty nice, but I'm not really a fan of the little arpeggio that sounds like it's kind of like got almost like a glassy kind of texture or timbre to it, and it feels like a little bit cheap. Maybe it'd sound better an octave down or something. Also, not a huge fan of the vocal. It's just not like really hitting me in the feels. Hey, Peripheral. Okay. Next up is Beatwood Mac. Nice to see you back. Guitar solo, smash or pass, always a smash. Yes, Rays, we are also streaming on YouTube. Most people are on YouTube. I think there's only one or two on Twitch. I don't even know why I stream to Twitch. Yeah, so this ARP is similar feedback to the ARP in this track, where it's kind of got that like high-pitched, squeaky glassiness to it that I don't really like. Like it just, again, feels like kind of cheapish. Which there's a less aggressive sounding word than cheap. I don't mean to be like rude, but yeah, that's the vibe it gives. But the other stuff is cool, like the groove is nice, and that low end, like little brassy stab is nice. Looking forward to the solo. Okay, so the solo, I think it's just more the way it's mixed that I'm not really feeling. I think it's like, it's so thin and like washed out and in the background. I'd like it to be a bit, get some weight, like show off the guitar a bit more. Bring it more to the front of the mix and like don't high pass it so much. But this drop feels really nice. The harp feels better here without those like really high octave notes. Was cool, but again, I think that guitar needs a bit more mid-range in it. Are you high passing it to like? Sounds like you're high passing it to like 1K or something. Like there's not much. There's not much like of those weighty mids that you get in a guitar. As the phone preset. I don't know what their what numbers they go to, but it sounds pretty high. I guess they just kind of band pass it pretty much. But yeah, I like that the solo sounded cool. Just needs more, just needs to be mixed right. EM Explorer. Where's the EM Explorer? There we go. dig the lead synth and the melody. Sounds cool. I think the weakness is the drums here. The kick is like super clicky and doesn't really punch nicely. And the hi-hats are kind of, it's just like that tambourine loop isn't quite doing it, I don't think. I think you kind of need to like really make the drums feel bigger, basically. Like I think you could keep that tambourine loop, but you need like a nice big offbeat hi-hat and like to spread out the drums so they're nice and wide, and I'm hoping a nice fat snare comes in too. Yeah, you need a big like 707 snare, like that big weighty snare. Like one of those. Something like that. Like really smacks. It's like a layer of the 909 with for the white noise. A good reference for drums, I think, for this would be like, where is it? This track, Sidereal. They're really nice melodies and like harmonies and stuff all feel really good to me. It's mostly just like mixing stuff. There's also a lot of reverb on everything. And I think if you just clean that up a bit, you put all your reverbs onto sends and just EQ the reverbs carefully to like make room for everything else and sidechain them to the leads. Take out like some of that bright reverb in the high end. And also like scoop out the mids from the reverb. Yeah, just make more room in the mix. And then once you nail the drums, I think you're onto a good track. Okay. Man on Mars. Track feels a little bit bare bones, like it needs to be filled out, I think, a bit more. There's a lot of space for more detailed drums, I'd say. And the melody is kind of a bit robotic and slow feeling. Maybe like more kind of groove on the melody would be nice. Maybe some dotted notes here and there, something. That whatever that percussion is that's just come in on this drop, it's landing like on the last 16th of each bar or each 2 beats. Oh no, it's just before the 3. I think that one needs to be tuned. It sounds out of key to me. Yeah, okay, I get the idea. You said here in the message you decided to produce something a bit more stripped back and emotional. I think it's also mostly the core idea, like the melody. I don't know, I feel like the melody just needs to be a bit stronger, a bit more emotional. At the moment it kind of is a mixture between like sad and I don't know, like lazy kind of. I don't know what emotion it's giving me, but it doesn't feel like it's like emotional. Like it doesn't have that like deep emotion to it. Kind of just like sorry, I don't have a better way to explain it. But maybe just try out like some different harmonies on it or some different notes and see if you can come up with something a bit more emotional. breakdown was a bit better, like melody-wise. Yeah, I think ultimately what the song needs is basically rewrite the melody. Lullaby-esque feel, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Quite a tired feeling melody. Right. Clearan B. Sounds like some prof inspiration is coming in on this track. Yeah, I've been loving Prof for years now. I actually had one of his songs, his new songs on repeat since it came out. Where is it? This one, so good. This is the ambient mix, but it's so good. The vocals insane. These, I think it's Bulgarian choirs. They have like the coolest harmonies. Love them. But yeah, Prof's drums, your drums kind of remind me of them. Like, so yeah, if you haven't been referencing them, I would reference them a bit more. Yeah, this is nice. That little melodic thing over here is really nice. Love that. Track, man. I don't really have anything like constructive to tell you about it. It's just I enjoyed it. Well done. Good vibes. Good drums. Good melodies. Well done. Okay. Sonara. Like that name, Sonara. Kick is too clicky. That there splice vocal. That vocal chop thing is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, the drums are like the biggest revamp I would do to this track. That would take it to another level, I think. What else? You know, I think probably like once you get that kick right, it'll all feel a lot better. But the hi-hat could maybe, hi-hats could maybe use like nice 16th shaker or 16th kind of hi-hat groove in there. So does this track have a bass line, or is it just that percussion? That percussive sound is kind of quite like muddy and grindy down there. Maybe having something like a cleaner kind of 808 tom would be nicer with like an actual bass line. I did not recognize the pluck. Motto, yes, I do listen to, I do consider, like, while I'm going through Feedback Friday, I am listening for stuff that might fit the label. It's just my direction for the label is like really specific. I think a lot of people that send stuff in are kind of making stuff for that more fits like the more typical melodic house kind of labels. And the sound I'm going for is kind of sitting more on the, I don't know, I'd say a blend between like Afro and progressive, but with like more of a focus on like club sort of arrangements. So no real like super long breakdowns and very like groove focused. And so yeah, honestly, I just haven't found anything yet that fits that spec that I have in my head. My label is called Breathe In, Breathe Out. I've only got 2 releases on there so far. Here's the playlist. These are the first 2 releases. This one. And this one is the first one. Yeah, that drop felt nice. It's just, yeah, there's a lack of bass line in this track. But this does pretty good here. I like that. And then I just feel like that after that, you kind of need to bring in some bass line to go with it all. Yeah, a nice change of that kick drum will do wonders, I think, for this track. Wait, where are we? Matre. My neck is going to break. I moved my screen because it was kind of like sitting a bit in front of my speaker. And when I moved it, the balance of my speakers sounded so much better. So I don't want to move it back, but now it's like right next to me, which hurts my neck. Okay, anyway, where's my Motri? No, there. You need to turn down your sub a bit because it's kind of like sucking out the energy from the kick. I like the vocal. Don't like the doom ding synth. It's not the melody, it's the sound design. It's like so like typical like melodic house, like every melodic house track from the last 5 years or so, like everything that kind of was like This Never Happened, Colorized, like all of those labels. I just feel like everything was just like this really simple saw wave pluck sound. And I got really, really tired of hearing that. So I feel like if you just change the sound, just something interesting from like a different synth, or like Omnisphere with like a weird waveform in there or something. Even just like a sine wave, or I don't know. Anything but that like really typical kind of melodic house pluck would be nice. And then around here, it's starting to get a bit crowded, I think. Too many things happening. I really like that. That's a nice synth. Is Is the vocal you singing? Very nice. Reminds me of like Rob Swire's voice. Really nice. Well done on the vocal. Okay, let's go last few tracks. Blue Vortex. Blah Vortex. Needs that oomph, that punch in the low end. And I'd drop the afterlife thing. Like if you do this afterlife machine gun synth, you need to either do it as good or better than Enema. Otherwise it's like, it just feels like, well, everybody knows what you're trying to do, but not quite succeeding. So go like try and just do something rather like unique, or take that idea and expand on it, do something different with it, even if you start playing with like cool pitch bends or a different sort of like timbre, I don't know, different rhythms. kick drum, I would change the kick drum. It's kind of a bit too... It's got like the clicky like punch, but it's missing like the nice deep low end punch. A track like this, like if you look at millimeters and look at the shape of the kick, it just kind of looks like a golf club kind of shape. Like the more, you want to go for like these more, I don't know, hockey stick kind of shape. Ones with low, hang on, let me find one. Like that, kind of. With more energy in the lower end. Maybe something like that, or... Yeah, that's the one I would go for. Got all that nice deep low end, and it's also got the nice sweep. Look again, compare that to that sort of shape I would go for. But obviously listen to it and make sure it sounds good. Yeah, drums I would just reference like for hi-hats and stuff. Just reference like, you know, Nima and those guys and see what they're doing. Something like this maybe. Yeah, exactly what Ambriosa says. The most important part feels like kicking those afterlife basses. So yeah, really nailing the kick and getting your lead synth ideas to be like really impressive and like cutting edge. You know, you don't want to just feel like a cheap knockoff of Enima. Okay. D-Ocean. One sec. Sorry, Halil Sensei, you're asking why I skipped you? It's because I do donations all first. I like those distorted 303 whoop whoop things. Not big on the like buzzy synth over here, like the buzzy bass. They, I don't know, they're very like electro trance 2.0, which is not. That's, I mean, I'm just taste wise. I'm not saying there's something wrong with them. I just don't like those kinds of sounds. This vocal's nice. it's a cool production. Yeah, I don't really like listen too much of this like trance. What's it called? Trance 2.0, I think. So I don't really like have a good reference in my head for like what the drums usually sound like and stuff. But like to my ear, it all sounds like a little bit like the hi-hats are too high passed. They're just like all like fizz and no body, but that just might be the way the style is usually mixed. I don't know. I also don't really like the ride landing on the kick. Not like really thin ride. Basically, if this is my track, I would take like the cool synths that I like and the vocal, and then like redo the drums and the structure to fit the style that I like. So it's not really helpful feedback if you're going for this style. So yeah, can't really help you much. Sorry. Okay, so we got time for maybe one or two more. Unpaid queue. So let me go back to the top of the queue and see who we haven't done. Done Bamunya, done that. Did that one. Niels Funk. Oh, we did that. EMA Explorer. We did Nikki. Didn't do Illusions Mix. This one. Who is this? I don't even know who this is because I can't see their name on Discord. It's just I ... Anyway, this is I ... with Illusions Mix. I say the intro, I didn't have much hopes for this track because it kind of feels a bit like the bass line isn't very like sound design wise, not very not very nice. Kind of feels like the envelope could use some work, like getting it a nice plucky, like sort of punchy bass. Feels like really empty and kind of like amateurish in the beginning, but then over here with the melody in there, it sounds quite good. So maybe you just need a bit of work on that intro. Quite like the melody. Saved by a cool melody. But no, it's actually pretty decent. Like the groove is good. I don't really like the timbre of the hi-hats, but I like the groove of them and how they play off the groove of or more how the melody plays off the groove of the hi-hats. I wanted an offbeat hat to come in. But yeah, that melody is super nice. I like it. This section. I don't know, maybe it could be like half the length of this section. And then I kind of wanted to hear this melody keep flowing into this drop, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what it feels like when or if it comes back in. That melody eventually got a bit repetitive, so I don't know, maybe you could figure out a way to keep it interesting, maybe like start changing the waveform on it to like a different, so like the timbre of it changes over time. Something to just keep it a bit more fresh, even just more changes in the notes or something. Okay, last track of the day, going to, here's this. Also can't see your name on Discord properly. Just D something. Just D. Whoever D is. I don't know, is this you? Divida? Oh, it is, okay. Thought maybe it was a remix or something. Moon Boy Astral Contest. Oh, Moon Boy.
Like I've seen you somewhere before, so familiar. I wanna know you a little more. Lying in silver, you're moving in. I feel you on my skin.
I think you've like EQ'd that vocal. I don't know if this is a remix, but if you EQ that vocal, it sounds like you've taken out so much of the, it's not the S, but it's the, I don't know what frequency it is. Maybe it's like higher up around like 10K to where it's giving S is more of like a sh sound.
Reaction. It's like a drug, I just can't get enough. Giving me a satisfaction. Gonna make me believe it, 'cause I'm not here to feel it. Just love that you mean it, on and on and on. Gonna make me believe it, 'cause I'm not here to feel it. Just love that you mean it, on and on and on. On and on and on.
actual banger today. Yeah, not really my vibe, but I can feel it's like a proper banger.
Gonna make me believe that, 'cause I'm not here to feel it. Just love that can mean it on and on and on.
Like a bit too like EDM-y for my taste, with the big rises and stuff, and the very pew pew vibes, lots of lasers and stuff. Suits a Moon Boy contest though.
I just wanna. Just love that you mean it on and on and on. On and on and on.
Huge. Okay, cool guys. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. And I shall see you next week. Have a good weekend. Peace.